Right, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be doing something slightly different, inspired quite heavily by Dungeon Dive's channel. Oh, and by the way, if you don't know Daniel's channel, Dungeon Dive, stop watching immediately and go to his channel because he's doing a fantastic job of showcasing a lot of interesting sometimes obscure games, just like this one. I wouldn't have heard about that one had it not been for Daniel's Dungeon Dive channel. So highly recommended. I've been a fan for such a long time now, and I've discovered so many interesting games, including this one. This is not a typical game; it's a dungeon game book, right? Created by Joe Ward and published by Highfell Games highfellgames.com. Definitely go and check them out. You can order it on Amazon. Any Amazon will do, and it's pretty straightforward. It's print and play. It's like you just order it and it shows up a few days after that. So fantastic little book. I love the artwork. To be honest with you, when I was watching the showcase of that book on Dungeon Dive's channel, I fell in love with it immediately and I said, well, I have to have it. So here it is, just arrived. And we're going to be playing a few runs because it's a really straightforward and quite quick game. The way it works, basically, it consists of 130 pages or so, and each page is a room, right? You start, yes, of course, right in the beginning. You are a prisoner who's approached by a mysterious figure who offers you help and a way out. So basically, you can start as a magician, was it? Hang on a minute. Magister, footman, or a brigand. There are 3 different classes. This is the character sheet, so you have your damage, your intellect, health. You gather experience and you can progress towards more spells, more lockpicks or abilities and things like that. Armor, you have your HP on the left and your foes on the right. And, you know, the game is pretty straightforward. You just roll 2d6s, one for you, one for yourself, and one for the enemy, and whoever has the higher score, higher dice count, scores damage, which can be boosted by your modifiers, and vice versa. But the cool thing about that game, about this game book, is that you progress through it by rolling a d6 and dividing it by 2. So basically it's a d3. So on a roll of 1 to 2, you progress 1 room. 3 to 4, 2 rooms, and 5 to 6, 3 rooms. And each page, as I said, is a room. So for example, let's presume I was here. I rolled a 5, so that's 3 rooms. So 1, 2, 3, and we show up there, and so on, until you reach the end. Presumably there's the exit somewhere. I've played a few runs, and the game is brutal. But look at the artwork. I won't be going through every single page because I don't want to spoil too much. We will play a few runs to see how it goes, to show you the game, and it's so much fun. It's so streamlined, so simple in a way, but it's so much fun. You know, the games just go one after another, and you just want to keep going again and again and again. All right, so enough of me talking. Let me just introduce our character. This is our Magister. Let's try as a Magister. We start with a dagger that gives us +1 damage, no intellect, and 4 HP, which we will indicate with this little token or whatever you want to call it. And we will use the white one for foes when we encounter one. Same with the dice. Red one is mine, and the white one is for the foes. Right, so this is where we begin. As you can see, advance d3 rooms to begin your escape. Okay, so look, so 3 rooms. So 1, 2, and 3, and we find a chest. You crawl along a narrow passageway with distant groans echoing through the walls. Fumbling through the darkness, eventually you reach a small chamber harboring a chest beside old pillory. Right, and there's the chest. Roll d6. 5. 5 is a jerkin. Footman or brigand only, +1 health. Can't wear it, I'm a magister, but I'll, put it in my backpack because I can sell it if we find a merchant, and we can find a merchant deep down in the dungeon. So let's see what happens next. 5, so again 3 rooms. 1, 2, and 3 hit another chest. This one is locked. Okay. Behind the skull-covered chest, you find a note inscribed with the following words. Oh, it's a riddle. Bright as day, clear as glass. Where it may, this shall pass. To answer the riddle, choose either candlelight, crystal, fog, or water. Turn to page 121, number 3, to reveal the answer. Then return to this page. All right, I wonder what happens if I solve the riddle. Let's read it again. Bright as day, clear as glass. Where it may, this shall pass. I think it's water. Yeah. 1 to 1. Let's have a look. Page 121. There we are. 3. 3 is D, which is water. But do we get anything for... If you answer the 3 questions correctly, gain 1 experience. Okay. So it's number 3 to reveal the answer. So do I get to highlight that anywhere? No, I'll just write it down. 1 answers 1. Okay, but a chest must consume a lockpick to open it. I don't have a lockpick. No lockpicks, I'm afraid. So let's see what happens. 6, so another 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we encountered our very first enemy, who is a skeleton. Wow, look at him. Look at the art. Is it Joe himself who created the art? Let's have a look. Who is the artist for this book? Because I think it's fantastic. Does it say anywhere? Maybe in the back somewhere? No, it just says where it was printed. Doesn't say. Right, it doesn't say, so I presume it's Joe himself who drew it. Fantastic. Fantastic artwork, mate. Absolutely fantastic. So, the way combat works, let's indicate his HP. His HP is 4, deals 1 damage. So, we roll simultaneously. And it's a draw. If it's a draw, nothing happens. 6 to 3, I deal 1 damage. 5 to 5, it's a draw. Okay, again, deal another damage. Now he deals damage to me. All right, we need 2 more. Oh, okay. Remember, I have a potion. 4 to 3. Right, we need 1 more damage, and we will kill our first enemy. But I'll drink the potion. I only had 1, and consume to restore health. D6 plus intellect. Oh, come on. Right, 1 damage, mate. Urgh. Yes, we actually managed to kill him. We killed the guy, so we collect 1 gold. We get 1 lockpick and 1 potion, which I think I will drink immediately. Oh, and I forgot. Oh, sorry for the bump. I forgot to read the narrative. You proceed along a rough passageway, eventually arriving at a junction that branches into 3 paths. Suddenly, an animated skeleton in bright dress appears from the left, waving a marot. This is a marot? I should have read it before I killed him, actually. I will drink the potion immediately, the one I just found. Right, oh, come on. It's another one. So we have 2 HP, 1 gold, and 1 lockpick. Right, let's see what happens. It's 1. So we go to the next room, which is, a chest, right? A single eyeball scuttles across the floor. You see that the eyeball is fixed to the abdomen of a spider. Before you can examine it closely, the spider clambers over a stone and through a hole in the wall. Ooh, right. Let's have a look. Do I need a... No, it's not locked. It may be trapped. 5. It's a jerkin. Yet another jerkin. So we have 2 jerkins, and I can carry, I presume, only 2 items, which I can sell for 1 gold each if I come across a merchant. Right. So it's a 1. So we come here. You enter a large crypt lit with torches along on a central iron fence. Within the fence lie coffins of various sorts scattered with bones. The largest of these remains unopened, but for a beaten sword pierced through the lid. Ah, this one or that one, yeah. Coffin, roll d6. Can be trapped. Or we can gain a spell potentially. Ooh, for footman again. Right, come on. Oh, it's trapped. A charnel rat attacks you. Damage 1, health 2. Right, so let's fight it. I don't get anything if I... Oh, look at that. 2 6s. Woohoo! 5 to 4. Yeah. I don't have any potions, mind you. Yes, we killed it. Unfortunately, we didn't get any reward for killing it. 6. So we progress 3 rooms. 1, 2, and 3. Merchant. There you go. There you go. Fantastic. Exchange gold for items. A peddler greets you. The way ahead is fraught. Right. So I can sell 2 jerkins. I will have 3 gold. 2 and 3. Let's erase these jerkins from my inventory. Yeah, there you go. And what is it that we want to buy? I can buy 1 spell, which is... is there anything I can buy for 1 gold? No, everything is 2 gold each. Lockpick, 1 gold. So I will... oh, look at that. I had a lockpick. Really? Did I start with a lockpick? I think I got it wrong. Have a look. Yeah, I got it wrong. No, that was correct. So I had no lockpicks. I played some of the, playthroughs before I started recording, and this was just a leftover. So I shouldn't have had it. So nothing happened. So I only have 3 gold. I'm 1 short because I only have 2 HP. I think I'll buy, yeah, and I'll keep, no, and I'll buy, this time I will buy a lockpick for the remaining 3rd gold. Right, there's nothing else we can do with the merchant. I will, shall I? No, not just yet. Let's have a look. 2, so it's 1. We progress to this room. It's a Remes. Oh, deals 2 damage and has 2 HP. Now, what do? We can also run away. If we want to escape, I need to roll higher than he does, and then I can escape from his room. But I can get experience, potion, and a knife. I already have a dagger. Well, so maybe next time I could... As you enter a candlelit chamber, a short, snarling creature brandishing a cleaver turns to face you. The light inside the chamber shimmers against a pool of blood seeping beneath a sack. The creature holds along the floor. Look at that. Fantastic artwork. So, first of all, I will drink my potion. So it's 3 plus intellect, which is 0. So it heals me all the way up to 4, to my maximum. Consumed my potion. Let's have a look. Yes! 1 more damage. Come on! Yeah! We killed it. Fantastic. So we have a knife plus 1. Knife plus 1. 1 potion and 1 experience point. We need 1 more. And we will get, what else are we going to get? And we'll get one spell. Great stuff. Okay. 5. So we progress 3 rooms. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, a bookcase. You enter a drawing room furnished with chairs, desks, and a bookcase. The shelves of the bookcase are caked with dust. The upper facing bears the words, knowledge precedes understanding. Understanding precedes wisdom. Ooh, roll d6. 3. A spell. Wow, fantastic. Well done. We could have collected some additional stuff, but I don't want to read it now because I'll be playing through that a lot. So we will see for the next time. 3 rooms. 1, 2, and 3. What is it? As you pull aside an iron door, you hear a voice echoing from all sides. Iron for blood, gold for fair passage. A ghostly white figure flickers before you, rising above the ground. The ghost's hair billows as it rises, a battered sword aloft. Okay, trap. Lose D3 gold as you enter the room. Well, I don't have any gold, so sorry. And we encounter a white wraith. We can get one experience, which would be awesome, because I would get an extra spell and one gold. Okay, so I think I'm going to use consume to damage an enemy by D6 plus intellect. Right, I'm going to do it. Yeah! And we immediately kill the white wraith. Brilliant. We lose the spell, but we gain one spell as a result of us leveling up. Extra gold. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. This playthrough is going quite smoothly, to be honest with you. Let's see where we go next. 3. So it's 2 rooms. 1 and 2. A chest. Okay. Or a well. Or both. Look at this guy. With an axe stuck in his head. So is it both or just one? I think it's both. Okay, so let's roll red one for chest, white one for well. Chest and well. Chest 4, it's 1 potion. Right? Well is restore D6 health. Wow, come on. In a way, we lost it because we're at full health. So let's see how far we go. And again, 3 rooms. 1, 2, and 3. And we encounter a revenant. A headless corpse comes shambling towards you. A short way ahead, the corpse holds and slowly leans forwards, as if about to fall, before suddenly lunging forward, brandishing a bone. All right, it's cumbersome. Any attempt to flee from this enemy can be re-rolled once, twice in total by a brigand. So it's 1 damage and 6 HP. I just love the art. You know, it's so Dark Soulsy. It's just, you know, full of flavor. Yeah, full of atmosphere. Fantastic. Well done. Well done, Joe. If you're the artist, then, you know, well done. Let me just double check. It doesn't say. So it must be Joe who painted these. Fantastic artwork. So 6. So 6. Shall we use our spell? Again, but we don't get any XP for that. Right, let's try and fight it. Okay, 6 to 4, yeah. 6 to 1, so it hit me. 5 to 1, hit me. Okay, now I'm going to drink one of the potions. 6, so back to 4. Try again. Yeah, 4 to 4. I received the damage. Damage again. Oh, damage again. So let's drink another potion. So it's 2 up to 3. Now I will use my, that's the potion gone. And I will use my spell to deal 6 damage. Yeah. Yeah, I was 3, so we killed the revenant. We gained 1 gold. We gained 1 potion, and we progress. We go forward. 4. So 2 rooms. 1, 2. It's a cave weep. The room is filled from ceiling to floor with thick yellow slime. As you step forward, your foot sinks and is held as if in thick tar. You must equal or exceed an opposing roll of d6. With your roll of d6, to avoid losing all of the items in your backpack, which is a knife, you cannot advance or consume items until the hazard is resolved. Okay. So, so I need to equal or exceed. Nope. So I lose my knife, unfortunately. Yeah, now I equal or exceed, and I can solve not solve. I can interact with this locked chest. I have one lockpick, so I will use it. And let's have a look what it is. 2. The chest is empty. Come on, it was perfect for mage. Look, obsidian amulet, +3 to intellect. Wow. 4. 2 rooms, 1 and 2. Oh, it's another chest, but this time it's locked. Embedded in the eye socket of a skull lies a note that bears the following words: with feet that cannot walk, a head that doesn't talk, sheets it wears at night, with sleeping men held tight. To answer this riddle, choose either bed, ghost, pauper, or corpse. With feet that cannot walk, a head that doesn't talk, sheets it wears at night, with sleeping men held tight. I think it's ghost. 121. 121 for A. Bed? With sleeping men held tight. With feet that cannot walk. A head that, yeah, of course. Well done. Yeah, for a moment I thought it was a ghost. Duh! 1. We encounter a skeletal guard. Oh. Do we even stand a chance? 2 damage, 5 health. No, I'll try to run away. Let's read its flavor text. A mass of fallen carcasses lie under an iron grate beneath the feet. The carcass's armor is in the orderly style, with its faded white and blue. Suddenly, a deathly swordsman comes charging towards you from across the room. As you brace yourself, your foot slips through a gap in the grate. Okay? No, I want to run away. Can we? Yeah. I'm sure that's what the way it works, that I can run away. Dun, 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 dun. You may attempt to flee from further combat encounters. If your roll is higher than that of that enemy, instead of dealing damage, you abandon any loot or experience in the room and immediately advance by another roll of d3. Yeah, okay. So it's 2. 1 and 2. Shrine. Choose either make an offering, pay 1 gold, or plunder the shrine. Ooh, you see a skeletal figure standing in a pall of smoke. Readying your weapon, you notice the figure is in fact an effigy, strung with placards and having skulls and trinkets of various sorts arrayed at the base. I kind of wish they had the narrative on top, because first you read what's inside and then you read the narrative. It should be the other way around. Oh, it's not a problem. I just need to get used to it. Anyways, which one are we going to go for? Are we going to plunder it? But it's 5 or 6 that are beneficial. If we spend 1 gold, there's more. I can claim the, yeah. So I spend 1 gold. I have two of these, just 1 remaining. Let's have a look. Boom, 5. 1 experience, fantastic. So we're 1 short from obtaining 1 spell. Let's see where we progress. 1 room. Oh, a longer chain, bedecked vault. A ghostly blue apparition strung with bells appears before you. Raising both arms, the figure speaks as if calling from afar. What is taken must be returned. This is a trap. Lose d3 spells as you enter the room. I don't have any spells, so no problems with that. And this is a Vesper Wraith. Do we stand a chance? Right, let's try and escape. Yeah, we managed to escape. 3 rooms, 1, 2, and 3. And we found a giant brass bell lies amongst the ruins, lit by a narrow shaft of light from above. Behind the bell you find an assortment of bones, weapons, and crates, mostly broken, at the back of an alcove. And we have a chest. Let's have a look. And roll of camera. It's a 5. D3 gold. So 1 gold. Yeah, we found 1 gold. And let's see where we go from there. 1 more room. And this time you slide down a tunnel and your leg hits a bone spine lodged in the ground. Reaching to pry the spine from the yoke, a tendrilled figure appears, shambling towards you. Your cloak tears as you lose yourself hurriedly as the figure brandishes a sword. Aberrant. Damage 2, health 7. Oh no, let's try and run away. No. What happens if we lose the escape roll? Let's just quickly have a look. A failed attempt to flee allows the enemy to inflict damage if the roll is higher as if in combat. No damage is dealt if the rolls are equal. However, your attempt to flee is still met. Oh, so it dealt 2 damage. I consume my potion. It heals me all the way to 5. Can I offer you some gold to leave me alone? Don't think I can. Right. Oh, and it's got 7 HP. Right, 2 damage. Oh, we're not going to survive that. 6 to 2. 1 damage. Ah, and it killed me and I died. This was room 48. In the 48th room, so we got quite far, to be honest. I think it's one of the best runs we've had. It's you know, it's quite lucky that I managed to go that far while on camera. My test runs were I think the very first one was one of the very first runs that I tried. I died in room 2. In room 1 I never got further than room 20, but this one, 48. Wow, this is the furthest. I will write it down here. Room 48 is my record, highest or furthest or deepest in the dungeon that I managed to get to. So as you can see, it's quite streamlined, pretty straightforward. It's so much fun. Can it get repetitive? I suppose it can, but you know, it keeps changing so quickly. And it adds so much. You can find some loot, some upgrades with regards to your spells, your armor, your weapons. This time I wasn't lucky enough to find anything better to boost my damage with. No intellect buffs, no damage buffs, nothing to boost my HP. So I was pretty fragile, pretty weak to go that deep, because the deeper you go, I suppose, the more dangerous the mobs become. And the more of them keep appearing, the further you go in. That's my experience so far. So anyways, this was Cages of Fear. If you enjoyed that, then please let me know in the comment section below. If you want me to play additional runs with a brigand or a footman, or try the Magister again, I highly recommend that. This is really a fun little game that you can play on the side or as a filler, or even as your you know, evening treat, if you like, after work or what have you. Anyways, thanks for watching. I thought it would be interesting for me to showcase that. Had so much fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.